Kids News. For this week's headline, Busan City is under level 2 social distancing regulations since August 21st to prevent further spread of COVID-19 in local area. Currently, the administrative order that requires all residents and visitors in Busan City to wear face masks indoors and outdoors to keep everyone safe from COVID-19. Welcome to September's first edition of BeFM Sunday's Kids News. I'm Kim Hana.
And I'm Jung Ji-in.
Starting August 21st, Busan City has imposed its level 2 social distancing regulations. Restriction on indoor gatherings of 50 people or more have been strengthened to a ban on such gatherings. 12 types of high-risk facilities including PC rooms, buffets, entertainment bars, singing rooms, and large private institutes with 300 or more students and indoor national and public facilities have been closed. Only remote regular services are allowed at Busan churches and the 7 public beaches, which have been scheduled to open until last month, closed only at midnight of August 20th. Visitors may access the beaches, but all convenience services will be suspended, including parasol rentals and shower rooms.
The city of Busan has issued an administrative order making it mandatory for residents and visitors in Busan to wear face masks indoors and outdoors to prevent the spread of COVID-19 as coronavirus cases surge in the Busan area. The administrative order has been effective as of 12 a.m. August 22nd, 2020 until further notice. Apart from everyday private life and eating, among other activities, masks must be worn in indoor spaces, including indoor facilities with a high risk of coming into contact with others, such as rallies and concerts. After the new regulation passes through a grace period, those not wearing a mask will receive a fine up to 100,000 won, starting from October 13th. The administrative order is based on Article 49, the Infectious Disease Control and Prevention Act.
It's time for In My Opinion. Welcome to the studio. Today is September 6th, 2020, and this is Sunday's Kids News. I'm your host, Christine Oh. I am with our kids announcers for the month of September, Kim Hana and Jung Ji-in. Welcome to the studio and tell us briefly about yourselves.
Hello, I'm Hana Kim, a 6th grader attending Gyeokdong Elementary School in Ulsan. I have been learning vocal music from kindergarten to now. The reason I like to sing is that I like the way the audience is happy through my songs.
Oh, wow. So not only are you practicing your skills, it sounds like you are also bringing joy to the people around you with those skills. That's such a blessing. Well, thank you, Hana. And Ji-in, how about you?
Hi, I'm Jung Ji-in, and I can speak 5 languages. And I'm a bit shy, but I will do my best.
Thank you. I think that's all that matters. I think your passion really speaks to the audience. Now, what made you apply for Sunday's Kids announcer this month, Hana?
Just as I gave pleasure to the audience through music, I applied to Sunday's Kids News to help students in Busan and Ulsan regions enjoy the news through this show.
Wow, that's such a great answer. Well, thank you for that, Hana. And Jean, what about you?
I applied for this Sunday's Kids announcer because I wanted all my friends to listen to my voice on the radio. Actually, I applied last year, but I failed unfortunately then. So I listened to Kristen's news every day practice.
Wow, Jean, I love your dedication. I think practice is what's very important. A lot of us are shy when we start out something new, but what, really sets a difference is when you practice and you try your best. Now, how do you feel now that you have delivered your first news? Hannah, how was it?
After the final interview, I wasn't sure if I made it. So the news was just a nice surprise for me, and I'm here with all of you now. It is exciting to be able to deliver the news to many friends with my voice.
Wow, how exciting. And Jean, what about you?
I feel just so great. Like, my practice pays off now. My plan for the second semester is to enjoy my life because this is my last term in my school as an elementary student.
Yes, I think that is a great goal, and the news has it that many schools are embracing online classes now. What about your school, and do you like the new system that your school has adopted because of the current pandemic situation? Hannah?
In my school, we alternate online classes and face-to-face classes every week. I like this system because we can ask real-time questions during face-to-face classes, and during online classes, we don't have to worry about infection of COVID-19.
I see. And Jean?
Some of my classes are held online too. For the spring semester, I didn't like online classes very much. It wasn't really interesting, but I like that I could stay home because I love staying at home.
Yeah, it does come with some benefits. Well, thank you for your comments. I appreciate you taking the time to share your opinion with us. It's time to move on to our next segment. Now it's time for...
Guess what?
Yes, we are back with Guess What? Let me briefly explain how it works. So from the news kids announcers just delivered today, there is a selected keyword only the announcers know. Now, they will each explain 5 hints of the select keyword, so a total of 10 hints will be given by the announcers. And they will be taking turns to give the hints. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, well, let's start from Hannah.
Thanks to this, class can be taught anywhere.
So this allows classes to be taught anywhere. Interesting. Okay, Ji-in, go ahead.
It has been adopted in many schools because of COVID-19.
I see. So this allows us to take classes anywhere, and it came to be adopted because of the current situation with the pandemic. Okay, Hannah, what's your second hint?
Any teacher from all over the world can be your teacher.
Oh, fascinating. That sounds very useful. Okay, and Ji-in, what's yours?
This is related to social distancing and self-quarantine.
Social distancing and self-quarantine. Okay. Now, next hint, please, Hannah.
This is a way to minimize learning deficits.
Okay, so not only can any teacher from anywhere be your teacher, it can also help minimize learning deficits. Wow, those are some interesting hints. Okay, Ji-in, what's your hint?
Many students are using this in 2020.
Okay. And Hannah?
I think this really helps prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Oh, okay. Ji-in?
The part of this is that you don't need to dress up for school.
Okay, I think I might know what this is. I'm not quite sure what exactly it is, though. Hannah, what's your hint?
Digital devices such as computers and smartphones are required for this type of classes.
Okay. And Jean?
Many schools now offer the combination of this and face-to-face classes.
Okay. That's a great hint. So I think that the key word for today is online classes.
Yes, the keyword was online class.
Okay. So, Ji-in, what made you think that online classes was the keyword today?
I think it's because students can study individually without leaving the house and keeping social distance from each other. It is really important these days.
Yes, it is really important. And like you said earlier, it helps prevent the spread of the virus. Now, Hana, what about you?
Online classes are on the rise as the second stage of social distancing has been implemented due to COVID-19. I chose the keyword online classes because the topic of the first news in September was related to COVID-19.
Yes, and it's an incredibly relevant one, not just during these times, but for you and also for a lot of our audience. Now, thank you for that amazing time. It's time to wrap up our show. This has been September's first edition of Sunday's Kids News with Kids Newscasters
김하나,
송지인.
And this is your host, Christine Oh. Sunday's Kids News is produced by Elise Kim and written by Eunice Chung.
Goodbye.
Thanks for tuning in this